Hi, and welcome to the third installment of Polishes for $5 or less. I hope you enjoy the video and find it helpful. Okay, so now we're moving on to painting my dominant hand, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to start with the Sally Hansen X-Treme wear. So I have a couple of cream finishes here, and I have a couple of glitter toppers, and I have this see, what did they call it? I think they called it a glaze or an oil slick topper. So I think I will start with Central Bark. She's kind of I think like a muted dusty brown. Oops, I think I might have done most of that off camera on accident. But the X-Treme wear has the long thin brushes, and this is one coat of Central Bark. I'm going to do a second coat of Central Bark. It is a tiny bit patchy on the first coat, and I'm going to do my best to keep my thumb in frame. So here is Central Bark in 2 coats. I'm planning on putting one of the glitters, one of the Sally Hansen X-Treme wear glitters over it. This one is called Disco Ball. Oops, I need to let it, well, one, I need to get back in frame. I need to let it dry. Oops, here we go, back in frame. Yeah, my bottle of Disco Ball does have a pretty good fill line on it. It's in a clear base, so it can go on anything. I think I actually have let my daughter use it for mixing once too, but it's gotten quite a bit of use. Next I have this pumpkin-y orange, and it's called Sun Kissed. I think I got this for pumpkin nail art, actually, specifically. Oh, I flooded my cuticle just a little bit there. So I find these formulas to be a bit thin and runny, and I think I put a bit too much on my brush there. So I'll do a little bit of cleanup and then do a second coat. Okay, there's 2 coats of Sun Kissed. This one's called Uptown Pearl, and it's just kind of a pearlizing topper, so I was going to put this over Sun Kissed. So I don't know if this is necessarily a combo I would normally do. I maybe should have switched the toppers and done the Disco Ball over the orange and Uptown Pearls over the brown. Would have possibly been a better color combo, but I mostly just wanted to show the formula and how they look. So it actually has a lot of the same as the glaze effect. Looks kind of similar, but you know, more pearly, I guess. Now let's move on to the Hard as Nails line. So I was thinking I would swatch out Frozen Solid. Whoops. I just like it because it looks like it would come out more sheer than it does. And probably made in jade. Oh, and these Sally Hansens I find pretty much anywhere. I found them in Target, Safeway, Fred Meyer's, I think most drugstores. So in one coat, Frozen Solid could be a shimmer topper, especially if you put it on a bit thinner than I did on this first coat. So the Hard as Nails formulas are not quite as thin as the X-Treme Wear formulas, but they are a little bit thin, and these do still have the thin round brush. So here's Frozen Solid in 2 coats. This color really reminds me of Disney Cinderella and her dress. I'll probably put a 3rd coat on because it does get fully opaque. So this is the 3rd coat. There we go, Frozen Solid. Which by the name might be inspired a little bit more by Elsa. But I just always think of Cinderella's dress with this color. And now I'm going to put on Made in Jade. It's a really pretty light kind of a sage green, and it has a shimmer in it. That's the first coat of Made in Jade. And here's the 2nd coat of Made in Jade. I think it's a really nice spring color, but it could probably be all year because okay, this is 2 coats. I will hopefully be able to finish this video. So my personal opinion on the 2 Sally Hansen lines is that I like the Hard as Nails a little bit better than the X-Treme Wear. They're both very budget friendly. I think the Hard as Nails is usually a little bit less, but they're both in that like $3 to $4 range. And again, they have lots of variety. I happen to have all kind of shimmery and sparkly ones just because that's what I am more drawn to. So I am running out of fingers, but I do want to swatch out some of the Salon Perfects. So on my right pinky, I'm going to put on, what's this one called? Show Me the Money. And it's one of their Neon Pop line. And you could get Salon Perfect at Walmart. I think that Salon Perfect is owned by China Glaze, and Salon Perfect is their Walmart line. Or I guess I should say their Walmart brand. So that's the first coat of Show Me the Money. This is 1 coat of Show Me the Money. I have a little bit too much on my brush. There we go. I had a little bit too much on my brush, but there is 2 coats of Show Me the Money. So I'll do just a little bit of cleanup. Now because I've run out of fingers, but I do want to show a couple more polishes. So I want to show this one. It's called He's With Me. And it's probably my favorite Salon Perfect that I have. Used it around Christmas. I could probably use it in a Valentine's Skittle. So that's one coat of He's With Me, and it's a full coverage glitter. This is just such a pretty, warm leaning red. And the other one that I want to show today is called All That Glitters Is Gold. And my camera's even having trouble with how sparkly it is. There you go, that's the first coat of All That Glitters Is Gold. And it is just a glitter bomb. It is completely packed. You could probably get full coverage in 3 coats. Although if you want a full coverage, I would probably use the sponge on method. And I would definitely use a peel off base coat or plan to soak your nails for a bit. Okay, so there it is in 2 coats. So my thoughts on the Salon Perfect brand is that I like them in general. Again, they're another brand that has lots of variety and different finishes. And I guess Jemi is going to share her thoughts. But anyway, they have a good variety. I do like their formula quite a bit. Their brush is not my favorite, but for the price, that's really nothing to complain about. This one, the only reason I didn't use it or have it swatched out was because it got dried out and really goopy and I need to restore it, but that was my fault, nothing to do with the formula. I just didn't clean the neck of the bottle well enough, and so the lid didn't go on tight. But anyway, I do like Salon Perfect, and I will probably be picking up more of them. And here is my full Wacky Mani of budget polishes. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I really enjoyed making them, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!